Hi there, welcome to the weekly Sweetcoin Wyckoff session. Before getting into the details, disclaimers, this is for education and research purpose only. Your discussions or comments, however, are very welcome. So, in addition to learning and researching whether Wyckoff and the playground song methods are still applicable to today's world, you're very welcome to talk about your experiences with different methods as well. So back to Sweetcoin. Basically, over the past few weeks, it's been staying below this resistance line, this yellow one that's drawn from the top of the PSY, happened October last year. So far, it's been trading between the yellow and the top line of the white box, the long-term playground zone. This doesn't seem to change much as of this moment, right? Even after the significant price drop in the stock market, it seems like it's not testing the white line so far. It's not as bad as beginning of March. So let's see whether that's going to continue, because the volume seems to be gaining traction and it's climbing as well. So that may change how this looks like going forward. However, let's look at the levels. Now we have bigger text on the axis, so hopefully it's easier for you to see on mobile phones. So somewhere around 188 or 190 is the top of the box. Remember, it's always a range, it won't be exact number. And the bottom of the accumulation cycle would be around 43 cents, 44 cents. So roughly mid 40 cents. That's the weekly view. If we go up and look at the monthly, if this month continues, it's the fourth month that is showing red, and these selling has been pretty consistent over the last 3 months. We are just 5 days into the current month, so let's see how April would look like eventually. And finally, looking at the daily chart, this downward flag kind of still hold true, even though the price broke out for a little bit for 4 days. Eventually, it's now returning to somewhere around where the box is. So look at these peaks, right? Even if I adjust this slightly upward a little, you can see the price is still actually hovering around that level. Let's make it tighter for the adjust for the bottom. So I would consider it still within this downward flag. Again, this yellow line, we've seen it from the earlier chart, extended from the peak of the PSY. So over the past 4 days, it's already proved that this support line now becomes the resistance line. In terms of trading range, it's basically between this 235 all the way to the top of the white box around 190. So of course it can go lower. That's the bottom of this PSY range. That's around 170. So let's see how far it deviates from this blue box. So it can be forming a new mini or narrower downward trend or downward flag already. It just depends on time to prove it. In terms of volume, we already talked about from the weekly or even monthly chart. However, the daily, you can also see the increase of selling volume compared to a week ago. So again, everybody knows the market sentiment is kind of bullish over the past few days. So I don't need to explain much. So that's for Sweetcoin. I'll go to Stellar next. See you over there.